Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Mr. Rosyidah with NIM 20775. First of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity that has been given to me to convey a few words about the importance of inculcating Islamic religious education for an early age, which is the of this short speech. Next. The practice of Islamic teaching is a very important education related to teaching related to aspects of attitudes and values, including moral and religion. The basic pattern of Islamic religious education is directed at converting, making, growing the ability to worship, and fostering good attitudes for oneself and for others. Next. Don't you realize that in the school environment, there are still many students who are not able to understand the practice of Islamic teaching, especially when it comes to prayer? Prayer is one of the most important acts of worship Islam because it is obligation that Allah has commanded in the Quran. Next. This time, I will discuss the importance of planting Islam religious education from an early age, along with its causes and consequences, and the author will provide the right solution to this problem. Next. Judging from the various facts in the school environment, there are still many students who are not able to understand the practice of Islamic teaching. We are here very few students meant to pray, especially in congregation. This is due to a lack of attention and approach from the closest people. Factor causing laziness in carrying out congregational prayer in the masculine for students. The first is family factor. The parents do not provide sufficient religious knowledge to their children and have not fully provided listen in terms of praying in congregation in the mosque. This causing them to be lazy to pray in the mosque. The two influence our friend were not in their turn to pray in congregation and the prayer room is not able to accommodate all students. A Muslim is an introvert, even obligated to pay attention to his friend, should not be ignorant regarding choosing friend, because many people fall into the pit of disobedience and misguidance because of the influence of bad associates, but also that a few people who get guidance and a lot of due to associating with a friend who obey religious order. The three educational factors, namely the lack of knowledge, especially religious knowledge in studying, result in very less faith in themselves. So this causes students to pay less attention to the practice of Islamic teaching, especially the practice of praying. Next, effort that we can do in improving the disciplines of praying together for students. One is through the introduction of lesson of the other students who are lazy to pray in congregation at the school mosque. They will be reported to the counseling guidance teacher. And by taking a persuasive approach, we can invite and guide other students by communicating, providing direction. The congregational prayer is an important prayer for Muslims to carry out, and with a personal approach, student and teacher can pay attention to student and in order to find out why students are lazy to pray in congregation. Not only that, we also need to provide support, encouragement, and provide motivation. Relate to the motivation to learn Islamic religious education for parent and uh, educator. High motivation will study more effectively and the final achievement is also high. Meanwhile, those who have a low motion do not try hard and may fail or cause and chaos in the classroom. In learning activities, motivation is certainly very necessary because someone who does not have motivation in learning will not do learning activities. Next. In life, there are various kinds of useful knowledge to learn. One of them is religion. Since childhood, we have been taught religious education by our parents. In addition, we are also taught religious education in school, but unfortunately today there are still many do not like to study religion. Whereas deepening religious knowledge is very important for human because by deepening religious knowledge, we will get good benefit for our life. Then, what benefit will we get when deepening religious knowledge? Here, that benefits one, make people a good person, to avoid committing sins, three, always remember good, for be more grateful in life, and then the last, make people more sincere. Next. Okay, that is the benefit we will get from Islamic religious education. Indeed, religion is an important way of life for human because religion will teach human to always do good. In addition, religion will keep us from going astray. Therefore, start to study religion from now on because it's never too late to learn. Before I close my speech, I hope we can do as I said earlier for your own good and be proficient in the thereafter. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.